Hi everyone, Renee here. Today we're going to make our famous chili that everyone loves. And as you can see, we've got everything chopped up. Easy for you, so it's going to be easy to do, to figure out. We have our canned stuff here, and all this is a can of diced tomatoes and green chili. And this is a 28 ounce of diced tomatoes. This is about a 14.5 ounce can of chicken broth, and just a can of tomato soup, and a can of chili beans. And that's what we're going to put in later on after we cook up our sausage and burger and veggies. And for the sausage, we have a mild Italian sausage, and all this is 2.5 links. If you want, you can use a hotter sausage. We are putting our heat with our jalapeno peppers, but this kind of is to your taste, how you want to do it. Like I said, mild Italian, 2.5 links cut up. The skins are off, but you can leave the skins on. This is just about 4 large stalks of celery, and we have 1 large onion chopped up, and then we have about a pound of lean ground hamburger. And I already cooked it up. I had it frozen in the freezer and used it. If not, just cook it up and get it ready. This has been already cooked. And then we have our jalapeno peppers, which we have about 5 here. Small to medium, not real large. We left the seeds in. You don't have to. You can take the seeds out and you'll have a little less heat. We like a little more heat, so we left the seeds in. Like I said, about 5 of those. This is 2 large red peppers, sweet red peppers, and then a green pepper, just 1. And that's what we got that is cut up and ready to go. And that's what we're going to use for our chili. And then we're going to show you our spices. Okay, here's the spices we're going to use for our chili. You can add or subtract whatever you like. This is what we like, and it really makes a great chili. And all we did is split this up, not to confuse you, but it is just all together. It's just split in 2. 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of cumin. And then we have 4 total tablespoons of chili powder. But this just split. So not to confuse you, it would be a teaspoon, going in each one, and then 2 tablespoons of the chili powder in each one. So all together, it's the 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of the crushed red pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of pepper, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 4 tablespoons of chili powder, and then just split them up. And that's going to be our seasonings for our chili. And we're going to do this one first in our vegetables and in our meats. And then this one's going to go in later when we do our sauces from our cans. Okay, we're on a low heat. And as you can see, we've added in all our veggies and our meats. And our first batch of seasonings is in there, our first bowl. And again, we're on a low heat, and we're going to stir this continuously here and there, probably every couple, 2-3 minutes. And we're going to let this cook up about at least 20 minutes. We're going to stir it up and let it cook on low. It's only been a couple minutes. We've stirred it up good again, and we always use a couple tablespoons of olive oil and put in it too. It just keeps it nice and moist as the stirring process, every few minutes, like I said, and we're gonna just keep letting it cook around 20 minutes or so. Okay, it's been a few more minutes, only about maybe not even 5 minutes. We stirred it up real good again, and we are going to cover it. And then every few minutes, just stir it. And like I said, we're going to do a total of 20 minutes and check it. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. And I stirred it again, took the top off and stirred it up. And our sausage is almost done. It's right there. We're going to give it another 5 minutes, which will be a total of 25 minutes. And then we're going to add all our canned liquids and the rest of the batch of the seasoning. Okay, we've cooked our meat, and our veggies and our sausage with our meat for 25 minutes. Now we've just mixed in all our canned stuff and our second batch of seasonings that I showed you earlier. So it's all been stirred in together. And if you want to add an extra can of kidney beans or something, feel free. But we just do the can of chili beans. We just think it turns out perfect, but you can always add more, like I said. Then we're going to cover it, and we're just going to stir it occasionally on low simmer. It's going to cook for an hour. The tip for today is your egg slicer, not just for eggs. I always use it for my fresh mushrooms too. Works great. Okay, our chili had simmered for an hour. I just took it out, put it in a nice bowl, and just topped it with just a touch of Colby Jack cheese. I'll probably just put a little bit of salt on top. I like a little bit more salt, and it is ready to go. This will not disappoint. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. This is Renee. Happy cooking and baking.